So this is the 7th time you've played this character, and this one you've had to wait a long time until people have been able to see it. It must be exciting to finally have it available.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of, we've had so many false starts because we were supposed to come out May 1st of, wait, was it last year or the year before? I don't even know. I've lost all track of time. I think it was last year, right? Oh my God, what year is it?
I know, that happens.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, isn't that weird? What's so weird is that we made it in 2019 and then it was supposed to come out in 2020. But to me, somehow 2019 seems like it was 4 years ago. But it wasn't, right? It was only 2 years ago?
I like that now your regular life is as confusing as the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You're like, yes, we got married. We got married in 2020, but it actually happened before the pandemic.
Yeah, it's a multiverse. My life is part of the multiverse. No, but it came out. It was supposed to come out in May 2020, and then we were scrambling to finish it. COVID happened and everything shut down, and then so that actually enabled us to work a little bit on it remotely, which was strange, but we were happy to have more time just to finish it. And then it was supposed to come out in November, and then that started to look dicey. Anyway, it's been long. It's been very, very long. But now you can go to the theater and see it. So that's a huge relief and also something to celebrate. So we're excited about that.
It must be one of the nice things about those Marvel movies has been that you work with the same people over and over again, and you're obviously a very tight group of people. But this is really cool because you're sort of the connection to the existing universe, and there's all these great new actors like Florence Pugh and Rachel Weisz. And David Harbour. David Harbour strikes me as a guy who's really fun to be around.
David Harbour is he's so campy. You kind of don't expect it because it feels like he would be kind of a big, brooding sort of grump. He definitely could be grumpy sometimes, but he's grumpy. And then on the flip side of that, he's like a song and dance showman type. He's a wonder. He has many, many facets, and I can't wait for them all to be revealed in this movie. He's very funny in this movie, and he's lovable and annoying, and he's just, he plays that kind of dad figure that embarrasses you and says it's the wrong thing, which is crazy because there's no possible way he could be my father. He's way, way too young. It's just crazy. But anyway, that's how it is in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
They're like, look, there already is a willing suspension of disbelief. Let's just ride it out.
Let's just make a 42-year-old person the father of a 36-year-old woman, but it's fine. There's a lot of gray in his beard.
Right, exactly. I know you guys have sort of the original Avengers group. You guys got some tattoos. Is there an existing shared tattoo amongst the Avengers?
Yes, we have an Avengers tattoo. The only person who doesn't have it is Mark Ruffalo because he's lame, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we tried to get him to do it. We said, what about if we did it in white ink? What if it was we did it in water and we could just have the experience of all doing it together? He just shut it down. It was not a thing. He's such a party pooper.
Yeah.
I mean, what a big party pooper. Why?
It's a real Bruce Banner. It's a real Bruce Banner move, let's be honest.
Yes, that's what we all said.
It's very, very...
That's what we all called him out for.
Very character. Hey, my last question is, because Colin, when he's been on the show, has often talked about the terrible gifts that Michael Che gets him. Did Michael Che get you guys a wedding gift yet?
This whole thing between them with the gifts, basically, it's hilarious for them, and then I get left with all this giant junk I can't get rid of because it's personalized, and I'm not going to throw out a big Michael Che. The other day, I don't know why this thing came to our house. It's humongous. It's this massive framed, when you go to a Planet Hollywood style type restaurant and there's memorabilia that they frame a giant hockey thing. It has all the different trophies. It's like that, but it's a Michael Che one for something. I don't know what it is. It's basically free swag that he didn't want in his office or his home, and he just ships us his crap.
Yeah.
And then I have to figure out what to do with it. I hate it. I hate both of them right now. I'm just what next? Why am I getting your swag? I don't want any swag.
I remember, by the way, Colin is also a perpetrator of this kind of thing because when my wife and I first lived together, we had like a housewarming party for my birthday, and Colin brought me a card, and when I opened the envelope, $2 worth of pennies spilled on the floor.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
Because he wanted me to go get a coffee at my corner deli. And we found pennies for like a year afterwards. And Alexa would be like, this was so funny.
The first thing he ever got me was, I guess he went on some trip, you know, he would go, when he does stand up, he goes, you know, all over the place. And then he'll go to like these weird little antique malls and stuff and find haunting presents for people. And he got me a bullfrog, like a taxidermied bullfrog playing, I think like the banjo or something like that, and just left it when I guess I was in the room. He left to go to work or whatever. When I came out, it was just sitting on the floor and with a little card that said like, "Hi Scarlett" or something like that. It was just so creepy. And then I tried to get rid of it, but I felt bad throwing it away because it was the first present he got me. And so he would just move it around to different parts of my house. Like I would open up to get a little cup of like a glass for Rose, and it would be in there in the drawer. And then sometimes I'd open up my closet and try to pull a shirt out and be hiding behind. Almost awful. Absolutely awful.
Well, I'm just going to give you a recommendation. If Che ever gets married, you should send it to him as a gift.
Yes. Oh my God, full circle.
Thanks so much for being here, Scarlett. I look forward to seeing you soon.
Thanks, Seth. You too.
Black Widow is in theaters and available on Disney Plus now.